came down on me, all I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
Don't blame your mother. The desire demon made this happen.
I doubt many people will be so forgiving. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged. Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones by. If you face more opposition...
It will not make up for what happened.
No, that's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
Is that supposed to be Andraste's face on your crotch?
What?
That belt buckle thing. Is that Andraste?
My father had this armor commissioned when I took my vows as a brother.
I like the Chantry. This is the only place in Hightown where the Merchants Guild won't come looking for me.
The man was a drunk. Surely you don't think Grand Cleric Elthina is funding zealots?
It's a careful chat about missing Kunari.
Keep an open mind, Hawk. Elthina isn't behind this.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her it concerns the Kunari.
Sarah Hawk.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elthina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
Funny how you and issues with the Kunari seem to go together.
And you always assume their side. I was naive when last we met. I did not want you dead, but I felt a death was necessary. That may be too fine a point for you to understand. But you must admit, you came out the better for it.
A Kunari delegate has disappeared. She may have ordered it.
That is quite an accusation. Ridiculous, of course. She leads a great many people, but not as the commander.
I must agree, Hawk. Grand Cleric Elthina would never do such a thing.
A Templar used her seal to convince others the act was righteous. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
I doubt she would approve, and she will hear of it.
Stubborn. All right, Sarah Hawk. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And he is what to you?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sarah Hawk. Come see the
That's a setup.
I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the Desire Demon's touch, but I still hear her voice so clearly. I feel like I've bathed in filth that will never come off.
You acted honorably. Why are you ashamed?
The demon didn't lie. I used to be bitterly jealous of my brother. I wanted to be prince. Now everything he had is mine. and he lies in ashes. I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right, or simply to have what I never thought I could?
Don't let the demon make you doubt yourself.
In trying to retake Starkhaven, I have already brought death to so many. Could I ever do enough good as Prince to justify that?
You could be a just and fair ruler. Worry about reparations once you take your lands.
I know you've done great things in Kirkwall, Hawk. I imagine your methods haven't always been scrupulous. But you clearly do more good than harm. I just don't know if I can follow that road.
It's her game for the moment. I think this is yours.
My grandfather's bow, but where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company mercenaries had it.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
I'm sorry I never got a chance to meet them, to save them.
I know. You're a true friend, Hawk. You brought me this to remember and honor them. But if I could bring back our lowest servant by snapping...
I'm desperately trying to stay away. But the giggling and the perfume.
Сейчас Себастьяна поменяю. А на кого я там хотел? Изабеллу или Блин?
You're glaring, Anders.
Nice place for a rally. Good choice, Varnell.
Patrice is here somewhere.
Wonderful.
No real power. They are absent from the eyes of the Maker. Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
Sir Varnell!
Take a knee, faithful. The chantry...
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember Sirrah Hawk? The Qunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations?
You're wasting time, Sir Varnell. End this so we can move forward.
No games, Ferelden. You've been a puppet for years. I see no reason to start listening to you now.
Hatred has blinded you to potential allies.
Not blindness, focus. Something our leaders have forgotten. Righteous! Destroy them!
Stuck on the fireball! I'll tear you apart! Kill me!
I'll cut you good! I'll kill you! Go to the face!
You're gonna regret this! Destructive forces of nature coming up! I'm getting overwhelmed! I don't have much left.
I'll kill you!
I'll tear you apart!
Aim for the throat!
I'm getting overwhelmed! Oh, please. Bianca can handle this herself. What's this? I'm getting overwhelmed! God damn you apart!
I'll kill you!
Да куда столько фанатиков? Вы что, с ума сошли?
You good!
You're gonna regret this!
I'll kill you!
Don't give him an inch!
I'll cut you good!
Come here and give Bianca a kiss.
Word of caution. I'll kill you!
Понятно, Варнов.
Stuck on the fireball!
Smash him good!
Finish this! I'm getting all you got!
Типа пока Варнов жив.
I don't have much left in me.
Good!
Да твою...
Another fall!
I'll kill you!
Go down!
Smash him good!
Все, Варнов ушел.
I'll cut you good!
Thank the Maker.
All right.
Ладно, пора
Time to bring this mess to the Viscount's attention.
Madness! Madness!
Yes,
Да, ваше
Excellency.
превосходительство.
Chantry involvement. Even if they are fringe elements. Oh, it could not be worse.
The Chantry has seen the abuses the Templars get away with. Why would they not think to do the same?
You killed them? All of them?
This group,
По
at
крайней
least,
мере,
is
эта
crippled.
группа больше не опасна.
Then that, at least, is something. We have the delegate, but I can't return the bodies to the Sarahawk. You know the Arishok. What should I do?
Hiding this would only make it worse.
It would, wouldn't it? I'm losing my sense. I appreciate your help. Kirkwall.
Ничего, у меня аптечки есть. Я ж тебе дал аптечку, идиот.
The guards don't get here often enough.
Enchantment! No, Leandra.
What's wrong,
Что
Uncle?
случилось, дядя?
There you are. Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
I'm sure she's all right. Why are you so upset?
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No, Gamlin. We haven't seen her all day.
Where could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Yeah.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
White lilies? I know something about that.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
Aveline will get the city guard to keep an eye out. Don't worry, Uncle.
All right. That girl will know what to do. Maybe Leandra took another path to my house. I could have just missed her.
You should help Gamlin look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once nightfall. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case you return. I hope all is well.
Wait. You said...
I told you already! I saw her!
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
Here's a few silver. Buy yourself some food. And new shoes.
That's real silver, that is! I'm your man, through and through. That lady was here. She looked like she was going to take the bridge to... But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said she got him to his feet and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left and that's all I...
What did the man look like?
He was a man. He had hair and a nose.
It's not too late. She could still be alive.
Why would anyone take her? It doesn't make sense.
The man left some blood. Where he fell up.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Never thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right. My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead...
This blood is fresh. If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow. There's another. More blood. I'm on the right path. Where is he taking her? There. I hope I'm not too late.
You've been here before, haven't you?
This is where you found the human remains all those years ago. We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around. There. More blood. They are here somewhere.
Looks like someone forgot to get...
My magic will destroy you! Run while you can! One less to worry about! You my neighbors of fear!
Mother! Alessa?
Алеса?
Maker's breath. That smell. I know this locket.
Я знаю, это медальон мамин.
It belongs to Mother.
Здесь подошла фраза «Я узнаю этот медальон». Маме.
Does he
Let's make this quick!
live here?
Have action! Go down!
Oh, this will be fun!
Piece of cake.
What a surprise.
Better luck in the next one. Afraid yet? Got one! Yeah!
Here! Come on!
Bianca, baby, introduce yourself. You'll have to be faster than that. Line them up for me. I'll take them down. Get back!
Magical barrier. I think that's the last one we lost it.
What
Что?
is this?
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
I need to find her.
Найти ее.
Now.
Сию же минуту.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Where is she?
Где она?
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
I don't
Я не
want to
хочу
hurt
никому причинить
anyone.
вред. Отпусти мою
Release my mother,
и мы уйдем.
and we'll go.
She is here. She is waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Ё-моё.
Get ready!
Face me! I stand for all of us! I suffer no threat!
Сейчас будет первая волна.
Stand down! Every battle is training for the next.
Вторая волна.
Come on!
И, наконец, третья.
Another fall!
I suffer no threat!
This is my favorite part!
Face me! I stand for all of us!
How many of you got talk?
Nicely done. You do get this also. Get back!
Не жуй кровь, не жуй кровь.
Piece of...
Собака кровь сожрал.
I better have a lot of these.
One better?
I'm losing my focus. I don't have much left in me.
Mother!
Мама.
There's nothing I can
Я
do.
ничего не могу сделать.
His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
I tried to find you.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I get to see Carver again. And your father. And you'll be here alone.
Какая трогательная сцена.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little boy has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry,
Мне
Uncle.
очень жаль, дядя.
She's gone.
Ее больше нет.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
I was too
Я
late.
опоздал.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have... She could be... Why her? Why Leandra?
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife.
Создать свою мертвую жену.
They had the same
У них было одно
face.
лицо.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
Magic didn't kill Mother. A madman did. He could have just as easily killed her with a knife.
You said she was used! This goes beyond just murder. It's desecration. I wish you'd never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked. I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt. Bethany needs to be told. I'll send a message. Hopefully it will reach her wherever she is. Take care, my boy.
I feel I should say something.
I know you're not good at emotional stuff.
At least your mother loved you. Not everyone can say that.
So this is what it's like to be an orphan.
Family is not just the people you're related to by blood. There are other people who care about you. Like Aveline.
Lots of old things from Lothering in there.
Есть перчатки у меня какие-то мощные?
You take good care of us, don't you? Want some pets? I bet you do.
Ах, мы с тобой одни остались. Так, 27:50.
My lord.
Андерс, Ларик. Натя, нижний.
You were very close to losing your printing blocks, Varric.
Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is I am accused of. Falsely.
Someone swapped the text of my recruitment poster with some filth from...
Так, может, что-то обновилось. Большая книга о смертельном сосуде.
The blooming rose.
Ooh. That does sound pretty good.
Sure. Fill the barracks with whores. But you've also...
Висельник. Можно с Вариком подглядеть.
Who are you?
I'm here to report Sir Conrad.
I know him. Did he do... something? Or something?
Sir Conrad caught some apostates. They offered him coin to let them go, and he took it.
Sir Conrad?
I'm afraid so.
This needs to...
All right. I'm just going to say it. Fenris, you need to present yourself better.
What are you talking about?
Your squad...
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Barrick?
Of course, Hawk. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. I hear you and the Rivani have something going. So, what's going on, Hawk?
You wouldn't bring this up just to gossip. What's on your mind?
Shows what you know. I would definitely bring this up just to gossip. I didn't. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be... Isabella is a great girl, but I think you're likely to get hurt. By which I mean stabbed and left for dead.
I know you mean well, Barrick. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so. You have got to hear this, Hawk. There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
Strange that people would get such an idea out of the blue.
I may have embellished a detail or two, here and there. A little. And added a few things that didn't happen. For pacing, you understand. Just don't be surprised if people seem in awe.
And exactly how many taverns have heard this particular story?
I only frequent the nice ones. Where it goes afterward, you may not be my best-dressed or cleanest friend, Master Hawk. But you're all right. Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes...
My claims?
To the estate. Rightfully stolen isn't exactly something I can forward to the Viscount. Be more discreet about...
Speed.
А, Варик надо, ё-моё. Как представить? Ну давайте с ней побазаем, чё она тут надумала.
I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
You're much prettier.
Oh, you're too kind. Is it warm in here? Stop. I've spent the last few years restoring this. 2 of my clan stumbled across it in a ruin. We never found Tamlin. Amariel came back poisoned by the alluvion, sick just from being near it.
I'm sure you wouldn't show something this dangerous to just anyone.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone.
I cringe every time she says that. She has no idea what she's messing with.
I do. I have it totally under control. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's... an Arulin home. And my clan has one. It's been in there...
But you're afraid to face Keeper Marathari again.
Exactly. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please, help me.
I'll go with you.
Maseranas.
Несогласие, кто ты, свою, равный берег. Ну давайте я в верхний город съездим, там может товары новые привезли. Доспехи я вряд ли могу брать.
You want daggers? Got them too.
If you've got something to say, just... spit it out.
Are you sure you want to encourage me? I might be about to...
I found the thieves responsible for the cargo theft. I put them out of business.
Excellent. With that resolved, the mine's profits will soar. For now, partner, please be sure to visit our workers occasionally.
Так, а что тебе это выучить? Давай стихийную штуку тебе выучу. Ой, еще ты у нас тут. Валикой, очевидно, что качать. Так, ну что? А чё у тебя, хилок, что ли, нет? Так, может, с кем-то из друзей по базаре. А, давайте. Напоследок. Хотя на собой был.
Good day, Sarah.
It's different here as captain. Feels like family. Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I'd... drink?
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawke. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, "My..." That's all I have.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir Aveline. Lovely. Thank you.
See? This is why I never get you anything.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. Utility over sentiment, right?
You're taking this a bit seriously.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
It's not enough to want you to be happy.
Happy is for fools.
Okay. It's not the shield, is it?
No, and it's not Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this... I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
I never said any of that. You made this an attack, not me.
So it's
just a shield.
You have very bad taste. Every Smith & Orlais stamps Sir Aveline. But thank you for the thought.
Ты чё, издеваешься? Давайте поговорим с наземником и завершим серию.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Qun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
He's your child. How fast can he be?
Who knows? He might actually listen to you. No one else has dealt as closely with the Qunari. I hope he will see that we can be accepting and still be a proud citizen of Kirkwall. I wish we could all see that.
Ну ладно. Я вот не знаю, можно же сейчас сходить и замочить дракона, который в костровой яме, и заполучить панцирь защитника. Если бы можно, сейчас бы сходить. Ну-ка.
A place of slavery and necessity. Kirkwall could not have existed without its mines.